All right, welcome to the TSA podcast. It's me, AUM Big 16.
What's up, it's Dre.
What's up, it's Tavis?
What's up, it's Jovens.
Hi, it's Sammy.
What's up, it's Trish here.
No, that was good though. That's the best. That's the best one we've done. I like that. I'm keeping that. So, go start with the first game that happened today at 1 o'clock. The Milwaukee Bucks took a 1-0 lead against the Boston Celtics, 101-89. Giannis had 24 points, 12 assists, 13 rebounds. Bobby Portis had 15 points, 11 boards. Brook Lopez had 6 points, 10 rebounds. Drew Holiday had 25 points, 5 assists, and 9 boards. Grayson Allen had 11 points, 2 assists. On the Celtics side, Jason Tatum had 21 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. Al Horford had 12 points, 10 boards, 3 assists. Jaylen Brown had 12 points. Wow. In 38 minutes. Marcus Smart had 10 points, 6 assists. Derek White had 10 points, 4 assists. How did you guys feel about the game today?
It was a good game.
Sweet.
I think the game, personally, I think the game was bad just because of the way Boston was playing.
Mm.
Like, they were playing sloppy in the beginning. Like, at one point, like, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum combined for freaking, like, 2 for 13.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
So, like, it was like, nothing was, like, falling for them. Like, they were shooting really bad. Like, Jaylen Brown has the same amount of points as Al Horford. If that continues to happen, we're not going to win, like, this series. Like, he needs to
The Celtics
do
took
better.
53 pointers, bro.
Yes.
50.
And
made
only made
18.
18. That is terrible.
You know, a reoccurring a thing that I always see with the Celtics, right? If they want to win it all, Jason Tatum and fucking Jaylen Brown, they always have to be on their fucking game. They cannot have these fucking
They
games.
can't be off.
It was okay with the fucking Celtics and shit because they were with the fucking Nets because they were locking them up. Once they start to actually play fucking teams like the fucking
You're
Bucks, they
cursing a lot,
gotta.
bro.
I was gonna say that.
Oh,
That's
shit.
a really good point.
Oh shit.
I never seen
fuck.
this sale.
They lied, but whatever. Bro, it's me, bro. Whatever.
You
Fuck.
got a point.
What was I saying? Yeah, they always got to be on their fucking game. They're not gonna be able to win a championship.
Oh wait.
Let alone beat the Bucks like that, bro.
Great point, Julians.
You want me to be totally honest? They could have won that game.
Well, I guess the Bucks, right?
Yeah, if they were shooting better, they could have won because they weren't down by a lot. At one point, they were down by like 6,
I could've
and then
sworn
they
they
just
were winning
started
at one
missing
point.
again.
Weren't they winning at one point?
Yeah, they were up by a lot though. They were by like 4.
Oh, okay.
But like they were down by like 6, and then like they just started. Pritchard came out there like he was God.
To be fair, those were shots he was making last series.
That's true.
Yeah, but he shot 4 threes back to back with more than 13 seconds on the clock.
I mean, but his job is to come out there and score as much as he can and sit back down for real. Like he's not really out there for defense.
I understand what you're saying, but like when we're down, you should not be shooting that fast with 13 seconds on the clock and Jason Tatum is in the other corner, bro. Like you should not be doing that.
He was making them though.
No, he had 6
Wait,
points.
in this game,
Yeah,
in general.
right,
Oh yeah,
right,
he was
right.
missing. Yeah.
I thought we were talking about like the whole playoff.
Nah, I'm talking about now. Like
He shot
everybody
2 for
was
8
cold.
from 3.
Everyone was cold.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like he came down. He shot 4 of the 6 threes that they took in the first like 3 minutes of the quarter,
What were you saying about Smart Jack?
and he missed all of them.
Like
Smart was getting banged up. That like literally every trip
Yeah.
down the floor, I saw this man on the ground, bro.
Yeah, like at one point he grabbed his knee. I thought he was dead.
He was just dying, bro. Like, cause bro, like he like tried to take a charge, He got up, his knee
yeah.
blew out
Yeah.
and shit. He was like, what
I
the
don't
fuck?
know what
His
happened.
arm,
Bro, one thing I'm gonna say, bro,
I don't think he's playing game 2, in my opinion.
Nah, he is.
He's playing.
it worked with KD and shit, but they got no answer for Giannis. Like,
Yes, I'm saying,
zero.
bro. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, I'm
They
like,
have
And-
zero
and-
answer
and-
for that man.
And I was telling Travis this, like Giannis, man, like to me, he's on the verge of
But they
having
were
LeBron
stopping him a lot in the paint though.
Yeah,
He was getting to the line.
Giannis,
I was on a bad game too. Y'all lucky if you
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
if he was hot.
But the thing about Giannis,
true.
He doesn't.
he's not as bad as a free throw shooter as previous year. Like,
Yeah.
he's
He
getting
shot
better
6 for
every
11.
single year.
He shot 6 for 11.
That's
That's
like
more than
52%.
50%.
So
He's a way better playmaker than he was like 2 years ago. So
that is true too.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, he was kicking it out a lot.
Yeah.
Jalen Green's
That-
gonna lock
They're
him.
gonna need to find an answer for him fast.
And
I
Drew
feel like
Holiday,
people- I
against
feel
the
like
number
people
one
don't-
defense in the league, had 25
Oh
points.
yeah, Drew Holiday's
feel
going
like-
crazy too. I don't know. Who
I feel like people don't talk enough about how fucking. I mean, the percentage is not really there, but like you could tell that Giannis has improved a lot on his shooting.
Yo, I
Yeah.
saw him do a step
Yeah.
back mid range. I was like,
He
what
be
the
doing
hell?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
His shooting
Yeah.
is bro.
I was
The
like,
one-legged
right?
post fade.
Made that. I was
Yeah.
No, don't get me
If
wrong.
he
Like,
could shoot
I think
that shit
Al
at a
Horford,
high, like an efficient percentage, bro.
Oh my God, what are you about to
think
say, bro?
Al
Oh my
Horford
God.
was playing pretty good defense on him.
I thought
he
you were about
was.
to say
Yeah, he
something.
was.
He
He
was.
was. He was.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how do y'all not take that? Bro, if y'all wasn't making if the Celtics were making their shots, they would have won that game. Or how did they?
That's what I was saying. They were just missing too much.
They could've.
Giannis wasn't playing. Like, yeah, he had a triple double, but like, he wasn't
Not
playing
gonna lie,
that
like,
good.
Like he did shoot
They
9. He
don't-
did shoot. He did go 9 for 25. But you can't really
They
say that it's
don't
the
win
free
this
throws
next
because he
game,
only had
man.
6 points off of free throws.
I ain't gonna lie. I did not know Giannis went 9 for 25.
Well, forget Giannis. Let's talk
I
about
saw him and Drew
Holiday.
Holiday shot bad and they
Yeah,
still
Holiday-
won that. I was like,
Holiday was on
Bro,
this thing.
Holiday.
Oh, they took 20 shots. 8 for 20.
see, that's the thing though. Giannis could afford to do that because he has a team to pick up the slack.
Holiday's
Jalen Brown and
That's true.
Tatum
I
have to
expect that shit
score.
from
If
Holiday.
they're not both scoring, it's over. And I'm saying if they don't win this next game at home, it's clipped. I'm not gonna lie.
That
Like,
is.
So I don't think they're gonna lose.
It's gonna be really hard for them to get back in this.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna lose at home again.
If they lose this next
Cause
one,
they came
might
out
win, but-
really bad this game, so they're gonna come out guns blazing. I promise you that.
They still gotta be
That
careful though. They
defense,
can't just
Like
Even if
if
you're
they don't win this next game at home and they go back to Milwaukee down
It's
0-2, they're
over.
done. Bro.
Yeah, that is true.
They're
It's over.
finished.
Then it's
They
kinda
gotta
like-
capitalize without Middleton. Like this team is still a really good like top team in the league still without Middleton, but y'all gotta like take advantage in some way. Like,
And I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like a must-win game for y'all next game because when y'all go back to Milwaukee,
Yeah,
bro,
it's
y'all
over,
his
bro.
house, bro, it's over.
Yeah, that atmosphere
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he does not play around in Milwaukee.
Granted, I was gonna say they had some time off because they got rid of their opponents the quickest out of everyone, then the Warriors. So it was like, yeah, they could be a little shaky, or and the Bucks just came off
They're
and
not
played
like
more
back in the
recently.
groove yet.
Yeah, like the
And
Bucks
Jason
played more
Tatum
recently.
changed
But
his shot.
what are you
What do you mean
talking
change?
about?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you
He
mean?
said that he changed his shot. Like he fucking did some weird shit with his elbow, bruh.
Why?
What?
Why would he
I
change
don't
it?
know why. How would I know
Is that
why?
accurate? Is that an accurate
did you-
statement?
where did
Bro,
you-
Where did you hear this?
they literally said it while the game was going on. They were like that he was with his shooting coach and they changed his shot right after the freaking Boston game. Not the Boston game. The next six, it was
Why
over.
would he change his shot?
I don't know.
That is stupid.
I don't know. That's what the nigga said.
He had a good jump shot.
Nah, someone. That's weird. What the?
What is this 2K? Did he equip a new jump?
Y'all gotta say,
No,
bro.
he just changed his form.
But why?
Like there was sometimes he was shooting and his arm looked like it like turned to the left, like
I'm not
OD.
gonna lie, If that's true, that is the worst trainer of all time. Because I'm not gonna lie, why would they do that in the middle of a?
I don't know.
Yeah,
He's like,
especially
oh,
against the
honest.
Bucks. Like,
No, they did it right after they beat the Nets.
So yeah, just
I don't,
shoot the
bro.
ball a little bit too more to the left. What the hell?
that's weird.
I don't know, bro. But
I need to look more.
when he
into
was
that.
shooting, he was shooting OD weird. Like his elbow was like flicking to the left OD. Like his whole arm was like turning to the left. Like at one point he airballed. And before the shot even like got close to him, I was like, hell no, he's not making that shit. His hand looked like it just broke.
Honestly, bro, I just feel like the Celtics are facing the best player on the planet right now.
Yeah.
I think
true.
he's the best player in the world, and I think,
Right
bro,
now.
Travis, and this is what I was telling you. If he wins this series, and I understand that him and Kevin have a different play style, bro, but he was to an extent getting locked up. To an extent, he took 25 shots, like, and they didn't shoot that efficiently. If he beats these guys, and then he's also getting everyone else involved, and they win, let's say they win convincingly, they beat y'all in 5. And I understand the Nets didn't have a great head coach, but I'm sorry, I don't think there's no question of who the best player in the world is anymore after this series.
I mean, I already thought that Giannis was a better player than KD because he's more efficient.
You mean the season?
I was gonna say something.
You
Wait, but
said what you said about the season?
what if
This
Jason Tatum
season.
what if Jason Tatum carries the Celtics to winning them though?
To,
saying 7.
to what, by himself, you mean, every game?
I mean not by himself. I'm like,
I mean, it's not. That's the thing. They're not gonna be able to do it by himself. He's gonna need Jaylen Brown to step
Yeah,
up.
he's not young.
He needs to
Stop.
change his goddamn shooting.
Nah, that was just an off night. You can't do that.
Bro, no, bro.
Honestly,
Jason Tatum could shoot. I don't know why he changed his shit, but Jaylen Brown, he's not a shooter. Most of his points be coming from inside the paint, and he's not gonna be able to do that against this team. I'm not gonna lie, because they was going inside, but and they were getting blocked like OD. So he needs to fix whatever the hell's going on. Like he was missing mid ranges, freaking floaters and stuff like that. But like he gotta do better.
That's true. You step it up.
I don't think that's just him messing with his jump shot, though. It's a mental game. He's not, maybe.
No, I never said he was messing with his jump
but
shot. I said he needs to fix
like,
it.
he's not as much of a bucket as people think. Like he's a bucket, don't get me. But like,
He's a bucket.
I feel like y'all be overrating his scoring. Like he's not on like no, just because he's the second best scorer on the team.
I mean, he
it's like,
averages
he's not.
23 a game.
I mean, yeah, but like you're the second best scorer, so yeah, obviously you're gonna average a good amount. But it's like I feel like he could. Everybody could always get better, but I feel like he could be way like to me he'd just be getting like a little bit over like hyped when it comes to scoring because there'd be times where like he just lays an egg and does nothing else, and at least Tatum is like gonna get his assist or something like, but Tatum's not gonna have
you cannot say that. Every time Jaylen Brown go on the basketball court, bro, if he's not scoring, his defense is amazing. You can't say that he doesn't do anything else.
Kevin, because my thing is when you say Jaylen Brown is not a shooter, bro, yes he is, bro. But the shots
he's not consistent
takes,
though.
Yes he is. You wanna know how much he shot from 3 last season? He shot 39%. That's 4% above average. Year before that, 38. This season he shot, what was it, 36? He's a 37% 3-point shooter. 3-point shooter. He's a consistent guy that can get you buckets from 3. That's why you see where he pulls his 3s from. With no hesitation. He can shoot. He takes 7 of them a game.
I'm not gonna lie. The thing about Jaylen Brown, I truly believe that if like Jason Tatum's having a like off night, I truly believe he could step up too. Cause like I feel like they're both.
He has to.
Both I know, but like the way like you were saying like he's kind of an overrated scorer, Tristan. I wouldn't say all that.
No, I don't think he's overrated.
He could definitely
Overrated
get you a
BC, I'm
bucket.
not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like he could definitely get you a bucket if the other guys are playing like shit.
I think
So
Jaylen Brown's an all-star caliber player.
Yeah, he should be all-star, honestly. I don't know why he's not yet, but or is he? Am I bugging out? I don't know.
He averaged 23 this year and he averaged 24 last year.
He
And 20 the year before that.
That Boston duo is
But
something else.
I still think that they're gonna win the series. They just have to step it up.
They can.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, they can.
I still think they're gonna win it.
But I'm gonna be completely honest. After watching this game, bro,
It's iffy. Yeah, I understand that.
I got the Bucks in 5.
Oh,
Yeah, I
really?
was gonna say
Five? It's
either
five? Nah,
five or
I
six,
say
man.
six. I say six.
I'm
It's
not
definitely
gonna lie,
six.
like I'll
I'm
wait, but if they do not
Damn, I'm
win
not
this
gonna lie.
next
That's kind
game,
of
bro,
crazy. They have an off night and y'all switching like that. Y'all
nah,
niggas is
it's not
weird,
even
That's
that,
son.
not
bro.
that.
I wanted the
It's
Bucks to
because
win.
if you just look at it closely, bro. Yeah, they haven't played in a minute. Their second best player had an off scoring night. Their best player didn't shoot as good or drop as much points against the Bucks defense, though. You feel me? Yeah, they're a little rusty or whatever. Next game they probably gonna come out shooting way better, but I'm not gonna lie, this is not the Nets. It's gonna take more than Brown and Tatum to score the ball this series, like to actually get buckets, and that's
That's
gonna be
true.
harder, way harder to do against a Bucks defense that focuses on like everybody and don't just try to lock up the stars. They try to shut your team down. You seen what they were doing to the Bulls, even though it was like mostly the Rose and Zach. You seen it, so it's like it's gonna be way harder because if even if Giannis is not scoring, he's definitely gonna be playing that defense. You know that presence is always gonna be there. He gonna get his blocks. And he gonna get his rebounds and stuff, even if he's not scoring at a high clip. And then he got Brooke Lopez. He could get him 20. He could get him a bucket. You saw Drew get a bucket. Got Grayson Allen. Somehow was the best player in the world in the last series, cooking the Bulls. So, and you
It's the
got
Bulls
Bobby
though.
Portis getting a double double. So he has too many pieces for me to think that like it's like he could afford to kind of like in certain ways have a bad shooting night compared to Tatum and Brown because he has a team that could actually pick up the slack and that could actually go out there more than one guy that could go and get him 20 plus in that game if they need to. And their defense is way like to me their defense is if not maybe like second to the Celtics and they have championship defense, so it's gonna be really hard for them to like I'm not gonna lie, they have to win this next one at home. Like, granted, they could still lose this one and come back into the series and beat them. If they get, like, if they play really perfect games and beat them at their home, but I'm not gonna lie, if they don't win this next one at home, the series
Yeah,
is
I was just about
over,
to say
bro.
the Celtics can't let up
Series
against
is
them
over.
at
I'm
all.
not gonna lie, because Giannis is not losing two at home, and Giannis is gonna go crazy, bro. He's not gonna
He,
shoot
he,
that
can- he
bad
can he
again.
can definitely lose two at home. I'm the only
Nah,
reason
he
I'm
could,
saying
but
that I'm saying that them in five is because Giannis is not the same guy as Kevin Durant, and you can have that's what I'm saying. His game, he can have off nights,
yeah,
and he could still end up at 25 to 30 points simply because of his ability to finish at the
yeah,
rim.
because he's just right at the basket. He
That's what
just
I'm
puts the
saying.
ball
And
up
then
like
and
him,
then as just keep giving him free throws.
and
And
it's
granted,
really hard
yeah,
to play him,
and he's not a good free throw shooter, but then that's putting more fouls on your players.
Exactly.
You don't
So
have to clog the
Uh,
paint with that, man.
and like,
Being
don't get me
physical
wrong,
with
he's
him
a
is
good
not going to
defender
work.
for his age, bruh, and his. But
Honestly,
if
physical
their
physicality is what he
like
wants.
primary defender and best option to guard him is Horford, bro, they're gonna be in trouble, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's a good defender, but that's not KD. That's not someone like, you feel me? Like, they gotta either throw different bodies or find a different like matchup, but like that's not gonna win them. Like on defense, nah, bro. They
I
gotta
think I
switch
think we're
that up.
witnessing a run that is going to continue for a very long time with this guy.
Giannis is peaking, man. Peak fiction. Ah, amazing.
He's
Far from
fiction.
peak.
He's real.
Far from peak.
That's an idiot.
I wish Westbrook was
Nah,
this
we're not
bro.
talking about
Nah,
Westbrook.
Oh
all right,
man, Celtic boys looking like they in
and Tristan,
trouble, man.
I feel like you doing a little bit. I feel like you saying this a little bit because they beat the Nets. I ain't
No,
gonna
no,
lie,
no,
bro.
no. I'm not.
Because
I'm not being
no.
biased,
I know,
bro.
I know, I know,
Don't
I
even
know,
do
I
that,
know.
bro.
I'm just saying. You were
I
saying
put
that
that
Drew Holiday
series to
because of
bed,
against the
bro.
Bulls, like
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I was wilding a little bit because I did forget like how really good of a scorer Drew has been. Drew is, but because he hasn't really been doing it because he doesn't need to. He has Giannis and Middleton on his team and stuff, and shooters around him. But I
Mhm.
forgot when he needs to get a bucket. Even on the off night, he could get you 20 plus points and still like 9 assists. So that is my I admit that like I was wrong about that. Like he's still a bucket. Marcus Smart gonna have to worry about that guy too.
I'm not
Not
gonna
just his
lie.
defense.
Because when he
To
came
me,
down the
in my
court, hit two
opinion,
straight threes to start the game, I was like,
Holiday
oh, it's over.
Holiday is winning that matchup most of the time. I'm not gonna lie, because he is the better scorer, and their defense kind of like goes par for par. Maybe if you want to say, I mean, he won Defensive Player of the Year, so I'm not gonna put his defense over Smart's. But to me, he wins in the matchup with offense.
There's
so
a clip
that's gonna be
of Drew
a battle on
Holiday
his
locking
hands.
up
Oh my
Giannis
God,
in
the
the
Giannis
post.
shit. The
Giannis,
Giannis thing,
bro.
right? I knew you were
Every
gonna bring that up.
time
I knew you were gonna bring that up.
ever since I saw that clip, man, I thought that nigga was the greatest defender in the world.
I'm not gonna lie. Out of
That
all
is
the
some
matchups,
terrifying
you gotta
stuff.
watch them two closely. That's gonna be one of the most interesting and key matchups because if Smart could score, but he's not a Drew Hot. Like Smart gets his points mostly off of like corner threes or late defensive
Yeah.
rotations off of Tatum and Brown and stuff, or like maybe once in a while he'll get in the lane here and there. But against a good defense like that down there, stop amongst the trees.
My thing,
No, he's gonna have to.
but Smart's never really been a finisher. But
No, yeah.
my thing with
but he has to.
this offense that Boston runs is they love to shoot the 3-point.
Yeah,
And it means if you're open, shoot it. That's their philosophy. That's what they go by.
It's not
The
gonna work
Bucks
against the
actually
Bucks.
like to make you shoot 3-pointers.
Yeah.
They actually like to make you do that so that if you miss it, they
It's
can run.
it's kind of like a toned down version of what the Houston Rockets used to do.
Yeah, that is very true. Cause 50 pointers is crazy, bro. You should cost. That's insane, bro.
They took 53
They took
pointers.
53
Yeah,
pointers
that's
and
the
made
same thing I
18
said
of
when
Oh
them.
my god.
But in the
That's
first quarter, they
disgusting.
shot 27.
They gave Marcus Smart wide
They
open
shot
shots.
27.
First quarter.
They shot 27.
But they said that it was a record, bruh.
That's
Of
ridiculous.
misses?
And that team is like, they can shoot the three. I
Of
don't
shots
think they were
taken.
ever known
From
as
the
like
three.
one of the 3-point shooting teams. Like,
Marcus Smart
that's
shot
crazy.
1 for 6 from 3. At that point, bro, once you're 1 for 4, I think you should stop pulling that shit.
And at this point, I feel like I mean, maybe not, but like they can't. You feel me? Like, yeah, you had a good series against the Nets. I mean, I'm not gonna discredit what they did against them, but it's like you're not facing the same depleted team and the messed up like organization and the structure of that team. This team is a well organized team. They're a championship team. Defense is way better. Got multiple people that could get a bucket and not rely on two stars. They're playing two different play styles, two different mindsets, at two different. You feel me? Like coaching. Like it's not gonna be a walk like the last series, bro. Like it's not, bro.
And
There could be
everyone,
blowout games in this series. I'm not. gonna lie.
everyone on this Bucks team is confident.
Yes.
Bobby Portis thinks that
Portis?
he is a
Oh
god.
my god. That
Like
too.
he is scared of
As he
no
should.
one. And this is what
Robert
happens when you
Williams.
win a title.
Oh
And this is
my
what I
God.
was saying when the playoffs started. This team can beat literally anyone because they have Giannis and their coaching staff and everyone else there has won a title. They understand what to do and what to sacrifice. That's why I'm saying when y'all were like, yo, Drew Holiday, like bro, like Kevin said some quote. I gotta clip that shit. He was like, what did he say? Bro, if I was him, bro, I'd be trying to grab niggas' necks, bro. And I was like, what? I was like,
I'm not
what?
gonna lie, fam. Let's see what Robert Williams gonna be doing now.
Yeah.
Man. He got all
I
those
was trying to
blocks.
score every game. What the hell?
But Drew's the one. He's willing to sacrifice that. And ever since when I watching him in that series last year against the Suns, watching how his interviews and stuff like that, watching him say, "Bro, I don't care what no one says about my game, bro. As long as we win, it does not matter. If I wanted to make an All-Star team, I could."
You need
Kenny,
guys like that, bro.
Charles Barkley, Shaq, they always asked him every time they won a game. They were like, "Why don't you like try to go for 30, go for 12?" Like, I don't
Wait,
understand
what did
why
you just say?
What? Wait, what the? Wait, you said Kyle Lowry?
Jay. That's what I'm saying. Like he just
Where did
pissed me
that come
off.
from?
Bro, stop. No, it's not. He is better than Kyle Lowry, bro. He's not. But Kyle Lowry can't just make the All-Star team if he wants to, though. That's a bold statement, bro. All right, please explain that, please.
Okay,
Please
that wasn't a bold statement. I was just no. The reason
Kyle
it caught
Lowry
me.
cannot
Wait,
make
the
the
reason it
All-Star
caught
team.
me off guard is why did you bring the Heat into this, bro? No, bro. Bro, he didn't play today, bro.
How is it weird? You just said Kyle Lowry. Alright, whatever, bro.
I get the comparison. I understand it, and yes, Kyle Lowry does have that kind of DNA. I understand that. Yes, that is true.
He's not. He cannot make it.
That is just in that. Yeah, he's specifically saying the philosophy that Drew Holiday follows.
Oh, that. Oh, okay.
And that is true because 2019 we saw that. But
yeah, all right.
But nigga, if Kyle Lowry wanted to make the All-Star game, he could. He's in the East.
It's crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
No, but that's true though. Like, you know how many times Juven has gotten tired? He's like, why is Kyle Lowry here, bro? Why is Kyle Lowry here every single year?
Yeah, he doesn't like Kyle Lowry.
But
Kyle Lowry's here in the playoffs. LeBron's on his couch. I mean, he's a tank.
Where did LeBron come in?
I'm just he's one of the reasons why I low-key don't talk about that. He just turns me the hell off for a pause.
But I don't know why, but he's such a good point guard.
Oh no, I just don't like that nigga, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just don't like the way he plays.
Alright, bro, no, we're not turning this into a hot topic. Heat talk show. Let's please continue. We don't care about Miami like that.
I just don't like the way he plays basketball.
Let's go, please proceed.
Okay, alright. So the.
I'll go crazy on that shit.
You're weird.
Oh my god.
This guy.
Okay, so after
dunk, man.
Wait, so after everything we've discussed, Juvens, how do you see the series going? Like, how do you see it finishing after the first?
Celtics? I'm gonna say, I think it's gonna be Bucks and 6, really.
Bucks and 6. Okay.
I thought it was about to say 7.
I just think they don't have an answer for Giannis, bro. That's gonna be their downfall.
They don't, man. Oh man.
You can keep putting Al Horford on him. Eventually, Al Horford's tired as fuck.
His age is gonna show. His age is definitely gonna show. Oh my god.
You can't play team defense against him either, cause man.
After from what I've seen, I'm gonna say
ahead so he could get an assist. Yeah.
I'm going to say Bucks and 6. But I really want to say Bucks and 5. But I'm gonna say 6 to keep credibility.
6? I want to say Bucks and 4. To be honest, let me stop. Alright, so do I want to say 5? Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, even though the Celtics are a young team and this is their first time, like, come back this far, I think, since like they faced up Braun a couple years back.
Nah,
they're definitely a way better.
In the bubble.
No.
Yeah, he did. They did. They lost to Miami.
In the bubble?
Mhm.
Against who?
What?
Oh, my fault. But yeah, the fluke season. But yeah, anyway,
crazy. massive
Bruh, so yeah, they made it there, but like to me, it's gonna take them almost. They have to go crazy to beat this team. Like they could, but I just can't see it, bro. Not with Giannis healthy and thriving over there.
Don't get me wrong, it's definitely possible.
Yeah, it is, but I feel like it go 5, maybe 6. If they could get this next home game, maybe 6. But for right now, I'm gonna go 5.
It's definitely 6. I can see the Celtics pulling 2 games, but that's it.
Okay, my turn. I think that the Celtics are gonna win in 6.
Okay.
All right.
So you think the Bucks are gonna win one more? Wait, to keep on record, you think the Bucks are gonna win one more game?
One more game. If they win the next game in Boston, they're fucking done in 4. Honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, they're gonna fucking win.
4?
Nah.
4? Nah.
If they go to Milwaukee and it's 2-0 and they're 2 games,
you're right.
Bro, Giannis is going to grab him by his fucking throat and kill him.
Bro. You're such a menace.
Bro, I don't think they're gonna be able to do that, but they have to win this next season. And they have to sneak one in Milwaukee.
This is a win or lose, bro.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
They're gonna have to sneak one in Milwaukee. But they just have to play better. If they play better, bro, they can win. That's it.
Bro, I just love how this nigga
They gotta
plays,
play
bro.
better. They gotta stop.
He'll have 100 points,
man.
bro. He'll have 100 points and say, I just want to get my spine to rotation, bro. Hey,
That's
go have
that's better
100
point.
points.
That would piss
I
me off
gotta
more
get
than anything,
better.
honestly.
He's weird, bro. That's weird as hell.
Nah, that's what you call a superstar, right? That's what Tatum wishes he could be.
That's crazy.
Bro.
No,
Beast?
no,
Alright,
stop.
bro.
Yeah, what about Jimmy? Alright.
Alright, next game.
Bucks and 6. Majority.
Peace come
Wait,
out
can I?
today.
Yo,
Yeah,
the
that's what we're
Bucks.
gonna do, bro. Can y'all relax?
Word, bro. Let him read the box score, bro.
Alright.
Alright.
The Golden State Warriors defeated
Balls
the
are mad
Memphis
bitchy, bro.
Grizzlies 117 to 116 and took a 1-0 lead in the best out of 7 so far.
A commanding 1-0 lead, too. Alright.
So the box score.
Can I please? Jesus Christ. Andrew
What do you mean?
Wiggins,
I'm about to say the box score, bro.
you're about to say it?
Yeah, I literally
Yeah,
just
man.
asked
Let
you.
the
and you
Warriors
said
fans
yeah.
say it,
Oh,
man.
my
Quiet
fault.
for
Oh,
once.
my fault. Alright, go.
Ah, bro. Okay. So, bro, stop being a weirdo, bro. Okay. So, Andrew Wiggins played 34 minutes, had 8 rebounds, 1 assist, and 17 points. Klay Thompson played 31, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 15.
Game-winning 3-pointer, by the way.
Tristan.
Alright.
Relax.
I'm just
Stephen
saying.
Curry played 37 minutes, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 24 points. Jordan Poole played 37, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, and 31. And then Draymond Green only 17 minutes, but he got a flagrant and got kicked out. So he had 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 6 points. Looney had 8 points, 6 rebounds, and then 2 assists. And then for the Grizzlies, Ja played 38 minutes. He had 34, 10 assists, 9 boards. Crazy. Jackson Jr. had 31, 10, 1, and 33 points.
33, sir.
No, he played 31 minutes. He had 33 points.
Oh, you're going that way. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going across. God damn, this thing's crazy. What's that? Clarkie had 31, 9.
Clarkie.
He played 31 minutes, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 12 points. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah.
Alright. How'd y'all feel about the game?
That's not
That game was
Tim.
Yeah. Say what you gotta say.
So much hostility. No, just say it.
Nah, if you have something to say it. Me personally, I think the only reason why the Warriors won by 1 point is because Klay Thompson played terrible.
Exactly.
Like, he literally was shooting bad. And Curry did not shoot any better. Honestly. 24 points, bro.
Honestly, they won that. Even though he made the game-winning 3-pointer, they won that because of Jordan Poole, bro. Poole party.
Bro, honestly, Poole has been playing phenomenal since the playoffs started. No doubt about that.
Let's give his flowers, please.
He should not have that much more points than Klay Thompson.
Nah, he shouldn't.
I'm not gonna lie, I
he
didn't expect
shouldn't.
Jordan.
Nah, he did. But he played that championship defense and made the game-winning
I'm gonna stay with this. I still got the Warriors winning this in 7. I still just go 7 games.
What?
Yes. And the reason I say that is because one, this team and I've been saying this.
Crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
They do play good defense on you guys, but they're young, so they let certain shots fly. If it was certain other teams, like for instance, Jaren Jackson Jr., who was incredibly hot in that first half and a little bit in the third, when he's hitting these shots, he doesn't really get back on defense. So when they get back, they let Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson get wide open 3-pointers. They're like, "Oh, we just made a shot. You can take that. We're up by like 5. That's good. Give me that. Another 3. Y'all can hit another one. I don't care. We lit." Like, it's like they don't see the urgency in playing against a team like this yet. For instance, it doesn't like it's just going based off of natural experience. Like if that was the Bucks, you know what I'm saying, or if that was like the Miami Heat, like they're aware of certain situations. If someone like if Jimmy's hot or if Tyler Hero or Duncan Robinson's hot like that, and someone's hitting shots like that, you should not allow the Golden State Warriors to just come back. Granted, we know how good they are offensively, but teams with certain experiences are not going to allow them to just get open shots, especially 3-pointers. especially 3-pointers. They're gonna be making them get runs to the basket, not threes. Especially if their defensive lead just got ejected. Like that's what I'm saying. They don't see the urgency in a lot of what's happening.
That as well.
And
Yeah, I
Freaking
know.
Draymond came out the game in the second quarter.
and I'm gonna be honest. The flagrant 2 did surprise me.
Yeah, I think that
I
was
didn't
enough.
know,
Yeah, that was
but
flagrant
I do
too.
understand why they gave it to him because he has a history of stabbing people in the face with his hands. Like I was gonna say poke, he stabs them. People look like they got like, oh my god. He does this. He did it to LeBron, James Harden. He did it to Jokic in the last series. He has a history of doing this, and I don't know why he claws at their face. He's a cat or something. Like he's not a dirty player. I don't think he's a dirty player, but I think his play style on the defensive end is what leads to a lot of people getting hurt. And he slapped Clark in the face at first and then put him down by his jersey. That's not. You should be kicked out for that. That's unnecessary contact, excessive. So I understood the flagrant too. At first I didn't because I didn't know it was a slap in the face, but then I did, and I was like, yeah, get him out of it, coach. But the But salutes to Poole. Poole played phenomenal, and there were shots he hit. He got fouled on this 1 3-pointer from way deep. He got double teamed. They slapped him across the head, and he didn't call a foul on that. But they were giving Steph calls on like simple screens. Like the Grizzlies lost this. I don't think the Warriors won this shit. I'm being completely honest.
Definitely because
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Because they're athletic and fast.
And I'm not gonna lie, the Grizzlies should have won this game, especially because you never know what you're gonna get from Jaren, JJJ, whatever triple. I don't like games like this are kind of
Rare.
He's usually in foul trouble, or he's not really scoring that much. So I ain't gonna lie. And Draymond was out. They should have won.
Because watching this joint, bro, I was like, they need to win this because I don't think he's gonna do this again. I can guarantee he's not gonna drop 30 again for the rest of the. There's a chance considering that they're so small, but the way he was shooting the 3, that's not. He was just pulling it, and the way that they weren't boxing out properly because Clark was just grabbing boards and throwing it back to him. He was just shooting. The way he was just lighting it up, that immediate confidence. I don't think he's gonna do that again. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he was able to get like another 30-point game because the size, like he has an advantage. But I think Draymond's gonna he's gonna chill out with the physicality on terms of they need him on the court. I think he's gonna make life a lot harder for Jaren Jackson Jr. going forward.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Warriors fans, not to discredit y'all from y'all win, Liverpool went crazy, but if you guys are really paying attention, these guys can definitely realize something. I'm not gonna lie.
They're the second seed for a reason. I definitely think y'all stole it, because it's championship DNA. They understood how to close the game. The Grizzlies don't know how to do that. They knew how to do it against the Timberwolves, but the Timberwolves had 13, 15 point, 26 point leads against them, and the Timberwolves lost those games. They just kept letting them run to the basket. And Ja, in all honesty, he could have won the game numerous times down the line. There was a play where I felt like when Steph blocked him. Why didn't you pass the? It was a block. Yeah, blocked him. I was like, bro, why didn't you just pull up for a jump shot, or why didn't you? And I understand Steph is there. I understand it, but my thing is, everyone knows you're taking this shot. Everyone knows that you're not passing this, and there be times where I feel like he slowed the clock down too much right there in certain situations. And then he dribbles the clock out, and then it's like, oh, you think people are gonna fall for the? You're not passing this ball, but you're taking it. Yeah. No, not that. You talking about the last shot of the game? No, not that. I'm talking about.
He's talking about that he was coming down,
and then Steph blocked him.
He would just start, he was stop, and then he would dribble for probably a good 6 seconds, bro. And then he just
ran in, and then Steph punched that joint, and then that was basically. I don't want to say it was basically game, but at that point you're basically trying to outsmart a championship defense now because you did that.
And that's what I was saying, bro. Before we even started talking about John, I was always questionable about his jump shot. Like he needs to take more pull-up jumpers, not from three, but mid range. Because bro, they know you're about to drive, bro. They know you're about to drive.
Mm.
All you gotta do is have some pain.
Honestly, bro, I feel like they should just give the Jaren Jackson Jr. the post for that last play. I feel like they should have done that because he has the size advantage. And he's been killing all game. Why not just give him that in the post? Especially since you basically have like a 2-for-1 opportunity. But then again, he just slows the clock down, so you lose a 2-for-1 opportunity. And now you're basically one and done because you got blocked by 6'3" Stephen Curry. And no disrespect to Steph, that was good defense. I give him that. That was good defense. But I feel like they didn't execute properly, and they're young, so all stuff like that happens. That's why I say they're gonna lose in 7 because I feel like their talent is enough to push these guys. Because it's not 2015, 2016. Like it's not like how it was before. The Warriors are a really good team, and they're probably the safest bet you could say to win the title, simply because of their experience and they got the best shooter in the world. But they're not completely dominant. Like they're not overwhelmingly going to kill you. And Klay Thompson is nowhere near 100% back yet. These guys are not juggernauts anymore. They're a good coach team that's undersized. You can still beat these guys. And they don't got Steven Adams. If they had him, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all ain't grabbing no boards. I still got Memphis losing in 7. I got the Warriors taking it because of Stephen Curry.
I think the Warriors gonna win in 6 or 7. Cause they're just throwing at home.
Warriors in 7.
Warriors in 7, Sammy?
Yeah.
Tristan.
I say Warriors like in 6. I want to say. I don't know. I feel like the Grizzlies could win too. They might win this next one because they're home, and they could probably still win at the Warriors if they play bad again or something. But it's gonna be really hard to take.
If you want to say, Tristan, in all honesty, bro, if you want to say sweep, you definitely can. And this, no, I'm just saying this because I told Tavis this. This can go from them losing in 7 to them just not winning a single game, simply because of they have no experience.
Listen, you think that they could lose in freaking their arena, bro? You're crazy.
I just want to say I'm sorry, man, but I don't keep it. I can't see as good and talented as they are, bro. That's the first game they play each other. The Warriors had some time. Same thing as the Celtics. Granted, like the Grizzlies were playing more recent, so they had the hotter hand, whatever. Warriors resting, but even so, Steph Curry dropped 24 points on bad shooting night. Still won. Jordan Poole had 31 off the bench, honestly won them the game for the most part. Klay Thompson shot 1 for something from 3 and scored like 15 points for the game or something. Draymond Green was out before even halftime. Friggin', like, it was just too many factors, bro, and why they honestly didn't get blown out or win by a big margin, bro. They had so much in their favor and still so they. Now, granted, I'm not gonna discredit their thing. Like
Desmond Bane had a bad game too.
Yeah,
he did.
Dylan Brooks had a bag.
Honestly, I'm good. To me, yeah, Ja had his game. Flowers to him, and Jaren Jackson Jr. That's not happening again, by the way. That's probably gonna happen for someone else. Brandon Clark. This is not the series where Brandon Clark's about to look like a superstar, all-star again. Not with this defense. And 2, it's not gonna be all of them going crazy because if you take Jackson, and I feel like the way they was looking and playing against the Timberwolves, it's going to be a lot harder for Bane and Brooks and guys. But Brooks might honestly just end up being a defender this series more than anything. He might get a couple shots or a night where he gets maybe 21 time here. But this is just going to be a series where he's mostly going to be a defender because this is not this is the Warriors we're talking about. Let's be realistic.
He's Curry's primary defender.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
If the Warriors win this next game in Memphis, you're sweeping them.
Clipped, bro. It's either sweep or 5, bro. That's what
I'm saying. We all know it's clipped. It's how they're gonna get clipped.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just, no matter how good or bad, like, they'd have to play really bad consecutive games for this team to push them to 7. Like, I'm sorry. Like, Jackson's not getting that again on Draymond Green. He was giving Jokic, even though Jokic averaged, what, like 30 in a series or
I
something.
mean, but
He
Jokic
was
ain't
giving,
as athletic as.
not true, but bro, come on. It's
It's
Draymond
easier,
Green,
but
bro.
no, true, but no. I'm not even gonna lie. Draymond's a good defender, bro, but I don't think. I wouldn't go
Like,
that.
Jackson could score on him, yeah, but he's not. One, he's younger, so he's gonna do stuff compared to Jokic that's gonna mess him up. That Draymond's gonna outsmart him in, and Draymond's just gonna he's been there, he
I
knows. And,
my thing is, it's like the reason Draymond's defense was so effective on Jokic is because his team wasn't really talented. So it's more easier to focus on someone that's like the main, like he everything goes through Jokic. So it's easier to nick
that's
and
true.
pick and mess. Yeah, okay, Dre.
But he's already down there.
You could have used
It's
Kevin
like,
Durant. You could have used Kevin Durant, but no, you chose to use Trae Young. And
but yeah.
it's literally just one guy. Like, better, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, it
People wanted to bring the heat into this.
nah, it makes most sense compared to what he's
It
trying to
is.
say. It made no sense.
But my thing is like, bro, it was more easier for them to mess with Jokic, bro, because he had no one around him, and he's a slower player. That's efficient, but he still got 30 plus points on Draymond Green. Like
Nah, yeah, of course, because that's
he just
Jokic.
It's
slowed him
Jokic, yeah.
down.
It's Jokic.
He just slowed
That's
down
all. That's
certain
all that
That's
needed
true.
to
plays.
happen.
But that's what I'm saying. You're comparing Jokic's, like, I get his skill set, but compared to Jackson,
But it was
younger, he's
simply because of
athletic.
size, though. I'm not
Nah,
saying I'm not going based off. I'm not going based off of because if you think because Jokic is not that skilled of a scorer. He's not that skilled of a scorer. He's skilled because of his IQ.
yeah,
That's really what separates Jokic from other
I
players.
know,
He
but
takes
that's
less
what.
shots and he takes open shots and more efficient shots. And I understand. Yes, Jerry Jackson Jr. is younger. He's going to make some mistakes, but at the end of the day, bro, he's still taller than this guy and he's still stronger than him. And if he's playing, and if Green is your five, you still have
I
to
mean,
focus.
obviously, Looney's gonna play, because this is not a game where Jokic is gonna dominate
Bro,
him.
Looney is
Could
slow as
play.
hell, bro.
Nah,
That
he
nigga is
is,
slow.
but when he's down there, he's a good defender. He's slow though, compared to like a Jackson Jr. who could
But
run
you
the
can,
floor.
but that's not. But you also got to guard George Jr. from the three.
Yeah,
The only reason that, and that's not obviously, but the only reason I'm taking these guys to even win the series is because they have the best shooter alive, and it's because Steph's ability to close games is phenomenal right now. At least 2016, that shit was terrible, but phenomenal right now. And Clay has been off, but he hasn't really. He's not the same player right now. That's what I'm saying. Like I think this
he's
series is
not.
going to be a lot more
He's
closer
not
than
the
people
same
think.
player, but he's not 100%.
I
Maybe
know.
if you
I know. I
want to
said that.
say that,
I said that
but
already.
he's definitely still good. He averaged like
I
he
didn't say he
went up
wasn't the same.
every game last series scoring, like, or not like.
I mean, bro, yes, bro, but he was playing against a team that was
Yes,
not.
bro, we get it. The Nuggets, that's not complete with good defense. Clay Thompson still fried them, bro. Like, let's not do this. But like I
Is
was
that?
saying, I get
Do
what
you
you're
really?
saying, bro. But the Grizzlies is not stopping. Clay Thompson's gonna have a 30-point game in the series or a higher
Probably,
20-point game. Like, he's not 100%,
probably.
but like, yeah, the Grizzlies could have won that, and they sold that. That was on them that they lost. But they're not gonna get a bad game from the Warriors like this again. Like unless
No, no,
like
no,
something
but I'm
crazy
not making the
happens again.
argument. I'm not saying that the Grizzlies are going to win this series.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, Jackson could go like, let's say Jackson takes Draymond and goes crazy down there because his height and
My
stuff.
point is, I feel like you're overrating certain aspects of the
I'm not
team.
overrating
As
certain
in,
aspects, bro. I'm looking at it from a realistic standpoint of, yes, Jackson's tall and stuff. So let's say we give him that and let him go on and go crazy again, but we stop Ja, which is possible. We know we can, and we guard their shooters and stuff. Then basically you're asking them to let Jaren Jackson Jr. beat them, which is highly unlikely. And let's say they
no,
all
I'm
go
not
like.
saying he's gonna beat them. I'm just saying that I'm just saying the defense that you're saying that Draymond can play on him is not as
I
great
get what
as
you're
you.
saying, bro, because of his height difference. Yes, I understand what you're saying. I comprehend. Because of his height difference, yes, it's going to make it tougher. But again, Jaren Jackson Jr. unlike Jokic, isn't the best player on the team, and he's not that aggressive of a player for the most part. He
But
had
but
this
that's
game,
exactly
yeah,
but
but
that's exactly why I'm saying the defensive scheme is not going to be that great because he's not the best player on the team. The guy that Draymond was doing that to last season series that made it seem effective was the best player and the
yeah,
only guy that was consistent. I'm not saying they're gonna win. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying that the scheme will have to change. That's all I'm saying.
yeah. Bro, I got the Warriors in 5, bro. Like 5. If they don't win this next one at home, then maybe might be a sweep. But either Warriors in 5. If you want to push it to 6, I don't know. But like this, I feel like Steph is not going like he's not going to play this like bad again. Most likely, and Clay is definitely not going to play this bad again. And Pool's doing his thing. So
Travis.
Yes, sir.
So you said Warriors and you said 6?
Yeah, 6.
Oh,
But if they win this game in Memphis, I think it's gonna be 4.